Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Chateau Life. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel and you like watching videos about living, renovating and just generally being in a chateau in France, namely this one, then please think about subscribing to the channel by hitting the bar below and then hitting the bell button so you get notifications as and when videos come out. It's obviously completely free, it's just a notification for you. Now, if you have watched the channel before, you will know that spring has sprung and we've had to jump to stuff for outside to try to get ready for some of the events if we're allowed to hold them. However, you also know that we've got to get our project room done, the Morning Salon, and we were nearing a decent stage. We did put a couple of bits off because the weather came out. We've just got to get it done, so it's time to finish the sanding so we can start getting ready for paint. Finally, the fun bit starts to begin. So now we've sanded off all the filler, we get to put the base coat on and start making the transformation that's really easy to see. Time for a quick watered down base coat, then we can see what we've got. It's the next day, the paint's dried, and I'm really happy with seeing the change and getting a better idea what this room's going to look at. What do you think? It's obviously just a base coat and it is patchy in some places, but it's designed not only to put a base coat on, but also to highlight any areas of the sanding which you haven't quite done properly. And I'm happy to say, not a bad job at all. I am mildly impressed with our work, but mostly I'm starting to see an end result because now it's loosely one colour, and also just look how bright it is now. I'm a happy man. I like the results so far. What do you think? I think this is the first time Angelina's seen it now. The paint's dried. What do you think?
It's looking wonderful. I love the colour white because it's just a wonderful blank canvas to begin your project and make your dreams a reality. So well done on that, Billy. One coat down.
Yeah. One of the great things about having a blank canvas is you start to imagine how the room's going to look. And we've had some great ideas for a long period of time, but it's always good to actually get a feel for it. The white's giving us a feel, but we've also got another way. And that brings us on to today's video's sponsor, which is the Redecor app. A big thank you to Redecor for sponsoring this video. It's been a wonderful thing to have.
Indeed, so this is a redecoration app which is absolutely brilliant, and it's available now on Android and iOS for download, and the free download link is in the description below. In the game, you always start with a blank canvas room, and then you start decorating, choosing the color schemes, and every level is a competition. Now, when you finish decorating your room will be actually judged by 10 other users of the same game. So they will decide who wins, who is going to be ranked first place and who's going to be the 10th place. And it's a lot of fun because I just scored first place on my bathroom decoration, so I'm feeling quite chuffed. And you also get to see other people's decorative ideas, which is absolutely brilliant to get the mind juices flowing.
Also, it's extremely unique, in as much as there's actually Monica's apartment from Friends, just in case you're a Friends fan.
Have you ever thought of how you would decorate Monica's living room from Friends? Well, here's how I did it. Let me know what you think.
If you haven't already, download Redecor at the link in the video description below.
And it's available now for free on Android and iOS.
Yeah, thanks again, Redecor. Some of the more eagle-eyed viewers out there have noticed there's something missing in the background of a few of our shots. And you're right, there's something that's gone missing and we need to address that today. I know it doesn't look like much is missing. In fact, it looks like there's things there that shouldn't be there and things need to be cut back, which is also true, but we're missing something just about there. There was always just something out here which was a nice little focal point and rather useful. Have you guessed what's missing? No, probably not. It's the duck house, which went floating off after the securing rope got eaten through by some little floating critters. It's looking a bit sorry for itself, beached in the corner and not much use to ducks at all, or for anything that matter. Think we have all the tools required. Boat, rope, brick, or time for some rowing, I think. Whee! Under the bridge. Oh no, we're going in the wrong direction. Abandoned ship. Iceberg, dead ahead. There's the ducks, eagerly awaiting. This is where the moat is filled from. Comes from the top lake. That's the bridge that I built up there. This is probably only 2 or 3 inches of water left. The rest is just silted up, and we desperately need to dredge that, but unfortunately funds are not there for digger and dumper hire, although it's a reasonably easy job. Maybe we'll do something on Patreon as a goal or something. I don't know, I've always been a little bit against that, but let me know what you think. Is that something you'd like to be part of? It'd be nice to see slightly more free-flowing water, which will help with the colour of the water in here, of course. Although, the other big issue we've got is this, which is the fallen tree. And I think we're going to have to do something about that this year. Oh, the work never ends. But what a joyous place to work. Look at it. Just floating around in a boat around my home. So much fun, isn't it? This is not something you get to do every day. All right, back to the task at hand. Right, this definitely needs to come out this year, unfortunately. This is, hey ho. Right, it's through the Amazon. I feel like a proper explorer. Ah! Oh good lord, what have I done? I'm only out the other side. And there's a view of the chapel. There's the duck house we need to go to. Oh, the water current is taking me to the outflow over there for this, which goes into the first lake on the front. Right, let's get closer to that lot. Not a bad place to be for a little while, is it? Might bob around here for a bit. Ducks can wait. This is quite fun. This is quite a good view, actually. Obviously, we've got bridges, footbridges to the kitchen, which we see a lot, and the dining room out the back. But to actually get onto where the chateau is a man-made island. There's the bridge, which once upon a time would have been a drawbridge. That's where we drive in and out the cars to park at the front. And there's just another angle. Another view that few get to see, which make little jobs like this really worthwhile. But I digress. Nice place to be. And of course, the rhododendron is flowering at the moment in lots of places. The purple, the white, a bit more purple over there, and then huge bunch of white over there. It's lovely having so much colour. I really do love nature. Yes, closer to our end goal. But I'll just inspect the outside wall of the chapel while I'm here. Always a good idea. Always a good idea to get a shot at that. And then look at all the stuff I've got to get out of that wall. But still, I'm not doing very good at this, filming and rowing. I'm sure you're probably guessing that. That's 3. That's more like it. Right. I'm afraid we're going to have a brief interlude while I try to make it to the chapel. Again, pretty view from this. There's the stone crest, 3 wolves' heads of the original Lords of Garonne, whose place this was. It's looking alright, but I need to get the ivy in this tree out. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the dragonflies flying around? Oh, they're so pretty. Probably won't see on this camera, sorry everyone. And a window I have to replace. Right, let's get this duck house. We're almost there. Time to refloat this, secure it, and put it back for our little quacky friends to have their home again. Okay, we are floating. Now time to use the tools available. Rope and a brick. Okay, let's tow this out there. I think so. Tow rope attached to towing brick and knee. Destination. Nah. And the crowds are jubilant as the good ship Duck House, following the tragic storm and breaking an anchor, has been released from its beachy grave, ready to be floated back to its new home once again. Unfortunately, I am doing this by myself as Angelina's busy elsewhere, hence the rather difficult filming for you all, and struggling a little bit with trying to row and pull this, which I think in fluids dynamics has the drag coefficient of a tall building. We'll get there in the end. Okay, I believe it's back in loosely the right place. I might add that this is a temporary measure. I want to put chain, and I've got an old anchor on this to avoid the same issue again. But we also want to extend the platform and possibly make a second one. So this will do for the moment, so the ducks can learn their home has returned. So time for the anchor brick. What do you think? They've got a nice view of the chapel, chateau back there. We should be able to see them. Yeah. Whee! Cool. That can find its place, and then hopefully little duckies will come back rather than sleeping on the bank. Hey, cracks, your home's back. You want to take a look at all? No? All right, maybe later. I've usually got a strict policy regarding leaving this on the nice boat jetty, but needs must. Let's go and will the ducks to their home again. Come on, go find your house. Come on. See, yeah, it's hot. Have a bit of water too. Don't just sit here all day, do you? Go, move in again. But you're gonna have to clean up. Little duck house saved and floated, just waiting for them to come back. And where it is now gets a bit more shade, so I think they'll appreciate that, as it's quite hot at the moment. Next job on the duck houses is to make a new platform and tidy up what's there, and a better anchor. But for now, they've got their home back. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the progress, and thanks of course to our sponsor for this video, Redecor. Link to the app is in the video description below.
And as always, a special thanks to our VIP tier patrons. If you'd like to become a patron, then simply head over to the link in the description. That will open the page with all the membership levels. You can read what each tier level offers. Also, a special thanks to anyone who buys us a coffee. Again, the link would be in description comments. And if you'd like to buy us a coffee, head over to the link to buy as many coffees as you like and leave us a message. We love reading all the comments sent to us with the coffees.
And if anyone wants to follow us on Instagram or Facebook, the links are above now. And lastly, just thank you to everybody for watching our videos, especially those that let the ads run and help us with the little bits of pennies that add up for the channel. Thank you so much. See you next week.
If you like this episode, then don't forget to subscribe and check out the other episodes suggested coming up on screen now.